So basically, System is a Mexican-based company. So we work with farmers for their sustainability, like own waste into a cooking fuel and into biofertilizer.
We mainly deal with multi-purpose drone. So why we wanted to do it is mainly because we know the potential of drones today. They can be used in every nook and corner for every application basically, right? So in agriculture itself, you can use it for seeding, spraying, crop health monitoring, and there are different crop varieties.
Another thing that's inspiring is one straw revolution, which I've read the book, and it's no tillage farming. So we practice it in our farm, and our product is really relevant to no tillage farming. So it's a battery operated brush cutter that we deal with.
So myself Raghunathan from Agritech. My company brand is UFO. So our mission is empowering dairy farmers with accessible and affordable animal health care.
Okay, so I'm Gautam Raj, right? So I'm coming from N2 Technology Solutions. Okay, so and we majorly focusing on AIoT, right? So artificial intelligence based IoT technologies, which reaches the farmers to improve their yield and building the sustainability for the globe.
So we are focusing on sericulture. Basically, I am from a sericulture background family. My father is doing sericulture since 1979. So I am an electrical engineer and certified energy manager and working in the sericulture to get a better quality of cocoon.
Hi, thank you for coming here first of all. And myself Dr. Shanmugh Kumar. I'm here to represent the company MATEC. It's called Modern Agriculture Technology Innovation Center.
A warm welcome to everyone, and I especially welcome you three to India and welcome to Tamil Nadu. Myself Adi Narayanan. I'm representing our company called Climatech. We have innovated this device and we have patented it.
Hello country from US. A few days ago, a very special event took place at Nannilam Eco Village. A group of delegates from Japan visited our eco village. The main purpose of the visit was to explore a joint collaboration with the Nannilam Farm School. They were very highly impressed by the sustainable practices being followed at our eco village. More importantly, we gave them a detailed presentation about various Indian agri startups. They showed a lot of interest, especially in how technology is being used in agriculture in our country. In this video, you'll get to see the presentation about the Indian startups.
A warm welcome to everyone, and I especially welcome you three to India and welcome to Tamil Nadu. Myself Adi Narayanan. I'm representing our company called Climatech, and we are based out of Chennai, and we are a animal husbandry and dairy farming management solutions company. So we basically work with farmers, especially with dairy farming companies, and we have developed certain products which will help the farmers to enhance their dairy farming, and also the primary focus on cow health. That's our primary motto and vision of our company. Our company is founded by Dr. Rahul Paramasivam. He's our founder. He's a PhD holder. He's a PhD done in Monash University in Australia. Unfortunately, he was not able to come over here, so he has conveyed his regards for this meeting. And next slide. See, the primary problem what we want to address with the farmers is for example, a farmer is having on a dairy farming, the cow basically hits with a mastitis disease. So when certain disease hits the cow, the production of the milk gets decreased by 40 to 50%. So the primary, the bread and butter is based on their milk. So when this disease occurs, the production gets decreased. So that's where we want to come in, and we want to step in, and our products and our devices helps to avoid that and to increase their income over there. That's our primary. So if this disease occurs to a cow, the cost of treatment will cost around 7,000 to 35,000 per year for maintaining a cow once a disease occurs. So, and also their milk production decreased by 50 to 80%. And the farmers are highly dependent on a veterinarian for treating this disease. So what generally the farmers will do is, once disease occurs on the teat gets swollen or reddish, the milk production gets reduced. These are the symptoms that occurs. The milk will become thick, and what they will do is they go to a veterinarian or they'll go on their own to a pharmacy to get an antiseptic ointment kind of thing. So to treat it, even after giving that antiseptic, or the side effects of antiseptic gets affected on the milk itself, which is very harmful for a human to consume that milk. So instead of doing all these things, so what we have done is, next slide. We have a 3-step process for it. See, one is prevention, detection, and a treatment. So I'll go start with the detection. So see, for detection, what generally in the market what we have is, or the international players what to do is, they have a solution called California mastitis test solution. We also produce this thing which has been commonly used by the farmers for identifying the mastitis disease. We take a 5 ml of the solution, we pour it in a paddle, and then the milk from each teat, we take the 5 ml milk, and once we mix it, if the disease is been detected, this milk will convert into a jelly kind of thing. So that's how this liquid has been used for detecting the disease. But this happens only on the clinical level. So the mastitis occurs on subclinical level, clinical level. So this disease occurs, and then the farmer to identify it will take 8 to 10 days. Or maximum to 2 weeks also it will take. So by that time the milk production get decreased, and then after the treatment it will take another 2 weeks for to coming back to a normal stage. Even though if, for example, if a cow is generating 12 liters or 15 liters of milk, for an example, after this disease has come, it will be reduced to 7 or 8 liters. So even though after giving an antiseptic or identifying this after 2 weeks, it's been fully affected, right? So what we are trying to do is, we have innovated this device and we have patented it. So what we do is, we take the milk on each hole over here. So we have a reading that like similar over here. So this device detects the disease at the subclinical level itself. So for example, every 3 days we advise the farmers to check in the through this machine. Every 3 days, alternative 3 days, because milking process, what they do is continuously. We request the farmers to take on a 3 days level. So on the initial days, before identifying after 8 or 10 days or 15 days, we identified before itself. So by that time, when the farmer at the subclinical level, we'll start the treatment and we'll cure it. So that means that the farmer, the cow doesn't, the milk production doesn't get reduced, or the farmer doesn't get affected, or they don't have to spend such amount of money to treat the cattle. This is for the this is a device called Quad-Mass test, and we have innovated Quad-Mass test.
Quad-Mass test.
Yes.
この機械作る前に、ケミカルリクイッド、このケミカルを使って牛乳の中に入れて、これはこれから出るわけね。形を見て病気になっているかどうかわかるわけね。それが病気になった後しかできないわけ。それがダメージ入った後にたやつをダメージする前に3日に1回機械にここに牛乳入れれば機械から病気になったかどうか分かるから、is this available? Is this only made in India, or is it available in India?
No, this device is available only in India. In abroad, they have a different kind of device similar to this, but the cost of the device is around 1 lakh and 1.5 lakhs. In India, we don't have any device similar to this.
Is it already in market now?
No, this is already in market. We are already in the market. We are doing it, and we are also exporting it. So we started this company before 3 years, and this product has been launched before 12 months. 1 year it's been there.
What is the cost of it?
19,000 as an MRP. For the farmers, we sell it around 14,000.
So how many units will you sell till now?
So we have sold around 250 units in last
And where is it produced?
We produce in Chennai, sir. Our office is at manufacturing units at Chennai, Perambur. So we manufacture there and we send it across to. Our clients are mostly in North India and Tamil Nadu also. We have given it to Milky Mist and we have also given a trial basis to Avin also. Yes. They have tested, they got around 5 devices from us and they are testing it. They wanted to trial run on their society.
Indicate that it is.
So once the mastitis has come, based on the somatic cell counts from the milk, this device detects that what is the percentage of cell is there. So once bacteria is there in that milk, it generates a salt, sir. So from there, based on the electrodes, we find the readings. So
You get the readings digitally to your system,
yes.
or the farmer has to do it by hand?
No. In this, we'll get the readings, and from there we can export it to the mobile. And we also have a printer, and the farmer will be able to take a print also. So the data can be transported to mobile, and also the print can be done.
So you mean to say uneducated farmers? can
Yes.
be able to do this?
So once we identify the mastitis from there, and we have a solution called fine kind. So after that, on a subclinical level, we'll be able to solve this or prevent it from based on with this solution. And this is a lactic acid based solution.
This is a treatment or?
No, it's just a prevention, sir. For the treatment I haven't come. It's a prevention. So on a daily basis, on a regular basis, what we do is we use this liquid, or we cover the teat with this liquid. So that the infection doesn't get spreaded to other animal, or this animal doesn't get the infection.
So what is the cost for that?
So this is 1 liter. We charge around 499 rupees. So every cow will take around 10 ml for a cow for one time usage, sir. This will be giving a prevention of around 36 hours. During the dry season period, they will be able to use this for a longer time. And this is on an iodine basis. This is also similar to this. Only the composition differs.
These are preventions which you have to apply.
Yes.
Before identify.
Before on a daily basis we used to do it. So the detection once happens, then we'll have to go for this.
It's kind of cosmetic for the.
Correct, exactly. Or like a sterilizer kind of thing we use. This is our another project which we have on a beta phase. We are going to launch it soon. This is a milking machine, which is along with that QuadMass's device technology. We have inputted this device over here. This checks 24 parameters for the milk, sir. So when the farmer is from milking from the cow, it checks 24 parameters, including the milk fat. What is the protein available on the milk? What is the urea content? What is the milk fat, pH level, lactose? All these parameters checks through while the process is happening itself. And it also saves the data and it transfers to our mobile application which we have developed, which is called iHerd. So it sees that quality of milk which has been produced by on the farm level or the cow level itself. We'll be able to get the data. So that is one more project that we have done it.
Working on it.
Yes. No, it's almost done, sir. It's almost done. We are launching it soon. This also detects a mastitis. During the milking itself, it finds a mastitis. Next slide. This is the dashboard of that Nilam which we have. Next, please. Next. This is how we get the data from there. அடுத்த ஸ்டேட் போய் அந்த இது பேர் இல்லை பசு பார்ட்னர். Okay, this is one major, the product which we have launched it, and that's been already launched. This is called a Pasu Partner. What we do is, so on a village level, the farmers doesn't get a proper clinical level or treatment, or they have to take the cows to the clinics, or the veterinarian has to send the compounder to that particular place. That happens very on a rare basis. So what we did is, what we want to do is, we will be launching this mobile setup clinic, and we'll be setting up this in a village level basis. See, for example, a milk dairy company has a milk center in each and every villages. So these centers, what they do, they send vehicles to collect the milk from different places to collect. So what we do, we set up a veterinarian for this particular thing, so that so any treatment for that particular farmer on a doorstep services, we do it. So this will be able to check all these parameters what we have. Like, see, any disease has been covered, any test can be done over here, blood test can be done, and we'll send it to lab and we'll get the report over there. And one more thing is next my option. Next, SureKind. This is called SureKind. What we do is, So for a cow, the fertility period, there is a fertility cycle is there for how humans have, the cows also have. In the current scenario, this pregnancy rate for a cow is very, very, very low. For it takes 20% or 30%, only the success rate is there. So what we do is we have done a process called sugarcane. What we do is we collect the sample and the semen, and we keep it in our semen storage tank, which stores the semen at 180 degree minus 180 degrees Celsius. From there, we check through the heat detection device. We check what is the fertility cycle, the cow is ready for that or not. So once that particular cow is ready for that heat detection device, then we'll insert the semen through our AIS jet gun. So the success ratio for this is more than 80% for that. So that the cow gets pregnanted after the 20 period of after doing this, after 20 days of time, we'll be able to check the pregnancy through our pregnancy kit. This is one of the major product which we have innovated with. Yes, exactly. So these are three major products which are working, and this is a product which we want to launch it in the villages. What we have said. So this will actually help the farmers to treat their cattle in a better way, and they can increase their income through the milk production, also to keep the cow very healthy. So our founder's idea of creating this company is to help the farmers and to maintain the cattle health at a very, very peculiar level.
Do you think that this treatment,
Yes.
is it focused only for Indian cows, or is it?
No, it's based on it can be used anywhere, but certain hybrids cows which we need to test it, we are testing it. See, based on the milk for Indian cows and all breeds, we have tested around more than 1,800 cows, and we have tested, and we are doing it, and we have exported it to Nepal and also to Albania, and there also we got a successful result from it. And we are trying to do it for camels also. Yes. Thanks a lot for this opportunity, and once again, welcome. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi. Thank you for coming here, first of all. And myself, Dr. Shanmugh Kumar. I'm here to represent a company, MATEC. It's called Modern Agriculture Technology Innovation Center. So I'm proudly say, mangoes are national fruit. It's Mangifera indica, so it's like Indian origin, and we have 1,000 plus varieties. But we had a paradox, but we couldn't push our mangoes to the global market. India is the largest producer, and we are a leader. We produce 55% of the world's mango. It's all good. But if you look at the other side of the coin, we waste around 40% of the mango in the farm, in the transport, before it comes to our table. It's one of the key challenge. Why we couldn't export these mangoes to the global market, including Japan, to the Western countries, one of the main reason for that is the lack of supply chain and lack of infrastructure to handle these mangoes so that we can meet the global standard. It's one of the key problems. So we are here to address this challenge and to give a solution so that everyone can able to afford it. So we did a research. We have explored around the country, across all the states, and each and every state has a unique varieties of mangoes. As I said, we have 1,000 plus varieties of mangoes. A common problem around the country that we have noticed is the sap injury, the milk which comes out of the mango. It's basically an acid. If it falls on your skin, it will burn. As like that, it burns the mango skin. If the first defense system for our human being is our skin, if we get affected, we are highly prone for any infection. Same thing happens to this mango. The shelf life mango goes down from 10 days to 8 days, 7 days, depends on the intensity of the injury. It's a problem of one. And this happens exactly at the time of harvest. The moment you harvest the mango, sap comes out of the mango. If it touches, it's done. You cannot save that mango. Yes. So we come up with a mission. And is there any solution to solve this problem in present? Yes, we have a solution. The solution is a costly solution. They have to spend around 3 crore rupees to establish a pack house like this with the big buildings, with the big infrastructure. As per India's production, we need 70,000 pack houses and we have only 400. So that's huge gap. So we just make the whole pack house on a wheels. That's what you are seeing there.
그 문제에 나왔다니 호호가 아름다스게도 이마로 호호가 수고이 까깝대 난제만 까깝게 보죠. 이제 대하는 디카나요.
Yes. a machine in action in the last mango season in 2024. So we take this machine to the farm. So right after the harvesting the mango, we cut the stem, we wash with base solution, a salt, so that we neutralize the acid, so that we solve this sap injury problem, and then we wash with water, and then we do weight-based grading so that for the equal ripeness. Once the whole story is done, we take this mango to the pack house or some centralized place where we do visual-based grading. We cannot sure that all the mangoes from the trees are looking good due to some other parameters. So we do have another machine which does AI-based grading, a visual grading. So we allow mango to rotate 360 so that we inspect all the 360 degree. And it's a sorting area where it depends on the grade, we'll just sort it. And this was in the last mango season. We just ran trial in 4 different states and some glimpse out of it.
This is a machine which is mounted on a truck.
No sir, this was not in the mounted on a truck. The previous machine was on the truck, and this machine we don't need on the truck actually, because when it comes to the central pack house, and this machine needed only to the group of people who export this mango to the global market and who sell this mangoes to the premium market. And this does need for the local markets.
Which you did the washing and
Yes sir.
removal.
Yes sir.
What is that machine?
That's called desapping machine, on farm machine.
That goes to the farm.
That goes to the farm, and that takes care.
It can be transported. Manually.
Okay, so now what we did, we just put it in a trolley itself. Like previously, it was a trial version. For the last mango season, we made it.
You have an image of the trolley.
It's like a product line. We just trying to give a post-harvest solution for the mango. And okay, I'll come to a critical point at the end. So this was some trial that what we tried in Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and UP, and certain advantages of this machine. And this is the revised version. In the last mango season, what are the learnings that we got? And in fact, the Suthi mold, the fungal disease that what you have seen, the black color fungal spot on the mangoes. So we just come up with one more unit called a brushing, which does soft brushing on the mango so that you can remove the Suthi mold. So now we don't need to sell that mango for 3 rupees, you can sell that same mango for 12 to 13 rupees per kg. And we just put it on the wheels so that you can able to take it to the farm and we are making it. And previously it was 3 crore rupees as an infrastructure cost, and we put all things on under 12 lakh rupees.
So how much is it? 12 lakhs?
12 lakhs Indian rupee.
Some month
Yes. So now we are here to solve the problem for mango. We just took that as an oath and we are heading it towards it. If you ask me, does this machine suits only for mango? Definitely not. It suits for any commodities. Now we made this device in such a way that the farm gate machine can clean the root vegetables, a carrot, potato, and all the root vegetables. So just by changing the brush, because the brush is the critical part. I cannot put a root cleaning brush for the mangoes because it has harmed the mango skin. So just by changing the brush, I can able to use it for any other root-based commodities, fruits and vegetables. So basically,
the AI help in sorting. What is the? Do you have any sensors or something?
it's just a camera vision based.
Is that a visual based?
Yes, a visual based appearance. But we are working on the other aspect. So in fact, one of our client called a Mango Point, and we work with ITC. So they have asked, they come up with the requirement this: can you grade this mango based on the sweetness, the Brix value, TSS, total soluble sugar content on the fruits? So we are actually working with an infrared based imaging. So it's on the trial level. So we just crack which wavelength we can able to find out. Exactly, sir.
Whatever you're showing, it's on a very basic.
Yes.
Basic level, right?
Yes, sir.
Which the sweetness.
Yes.
Or something which is not identified by the human eye.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
If that kind of aspect is there,
Yes.
that will have a wow factor.
Exactly, sir. Sir, in India, there is one bird called the golden orlans, mongoil, mongoil, right? So mongoil, okay, let's say you want to find out which tree the mangoes has been ripened, just follow the mongoil, it will show which mangoes has been ripened, and you just go and taste the mango that mongoil has been bitten, that is the most tastiest mango in the whole tree. So we're just trying to mimic that, a biomimicry of that, so that can we find out the mango sweetness without cutting the mango. Because in the global market, the minimum bricks level, what they demand is 16. But getting all the mangoes at the bricks level of 16 is actually critically challenged. So that we are trying to sort out in this AI-based grading machine. So at the end, we give a digital platform to a farmer as an app, where farmer can able to get all the basic fundamental knowledges. He can go and take an image of a leaf which is affected by disease, and then we ask him to walk around like 10 meter, capture some more images. So we assess intensity of the disease, and we just give them recommendations, and we just give this solution as a service to the farmers upon their requirement. So they can able to book the machines in their app like Uber. That's it, sir. That's it from my side. Thank you so much.
So we are focusing on sericulture. Basically, I am from a sericulture background family. My father is doing sericulture since 1979. So I am an electrical engineer and certified energy manager, and working in the sericulture to get a better quality of cocoon. So yes, sir. First I have to thank the country called Japan. So for the last 30 years, Japan country supporting the India to boost the sericulture. That's why we are in the second place in the world silk production. The small sad story in the sericulture in India, we came to know that out of 10 farmers, 4 farmers are leaving sericulture because of they are facing losses, especially in the last 10 years. So as a sericulturalist as well as the energy manager, we did our team conduct and field surveys or customer interaction. So we found that 3 major problems. One is fluctuating climate. So silkworm is a cold-blooded animal. So any fluctuation in the climate directly impact the silkworm metabolic activity imbalance. So and the second one is disease. The disease in the silkworm. The third one is plant nutrition. So the quality of cocoon starts from the soil, because the mulberry plant is the only food to feed the silkworms. So basically in India there are major 3 varieties are there. One univoltine, bivoltine and multivoltine, especially in the Bombyx mori species. India is the only country who is producing all 4 types of silks: mulberry, tassar, eri and muga. So muga is the world's costliest silk. So in mulberry, we are focusing on the mulberry. In that mulberry, there are bivoltine, multivoltine is almost covered 90% of the silk production. So also, as I said, the silkworm is we are rearing the silkworm not a original breed. We have a double hybrid breed we are rearing, because we are compensating the quality, because we don't have the supportive climate for the silkworm rearing. Next. So as I said that we conduct around 59 stakeholders that covers around farmers, realers as well as center silk board officers, state silk board officers, to find out the main reason for this disease as well as the yes sir. So our product have 3 products we have, that Serishield, Morishield and Serishield. So as I said that the Serishield will predict the disease of the silkworms early before it happen, by using artificially intelligent and some special sensors and batch failure rate. The second one is Morishield, to ensure the nutrition in the mulberry farm, as well as it has a unique property. It will mitigate the chemical contamination. So normally the mulberry farm is not protected with the greenhouse kind of things. It will be grown in the open area. So the neighboring farm, if they sprays pesticide or weedicide, so silkworm is a pest for the mulberry. So it directly affects the silkworm health, and it gives the problem called a non-spinning. So up to the final state you will grow it, and finally it won't spin the cocoon. So that Morishield will protect it from that chemical contamination, and the Serishield will give the optimal climate to the silkworms particularly in every stages of the silkworms.
この工場が、この会社が3つの問題を直すためにセリシールドといった機械で虫の問題を前から見て直してできることです。2番目が日本の名前で森シールド。森 is a Japanese word.
Yes, sir. Okay.
For forest, for trees, they call mori.
Okay.
So you did you want it knowing it or without knowing it?
So actually we call this mori. Mori is representing for mulberry plantation. So sericulture and moriculture is there in India. What we practice.
It's a forest.
Forest.
Japanese
Okay.
word is forest.
Okay.
So mori sheet が食べるやつをよくするための機械を作ってるわけですね。クライメットの問題を直すためにセリシールドを3つのテクノロジーを作っててやってるわけ。Do you have this equipment? What you do?
So we have the serisil at present, but morisil is under development, sir.
Okay.
Under we are.
What is that in serishield?
So serisil is environment monitoring system with data analysis of why the batches got failed. So farmer can able to identify, and the next batch he can able to retry from the failure. Also, it will give the alert if the climate is not supported currently. So farmer.
Do you have the equipment or something like this we can see?
So not right now, so but I have a photograph. So this is the morisil what we installed in that field. Right now it is test field.
Okay.
So last 4 months we are taking the data exactly in the field. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಶೆಡ್ ಒಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸೊ ಮೊರಿಶೀಲ್ ಒಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ சரி ஷீல்டு மட்டும் ப்ரோட்டோடைப் ரெடி இருக்குது சார் மொரிஷீல் ஒன்றா ப்ரோட்டோடைப் இருக்குது எஸ் சார் எஸ் சார் தட்ஸ் வாட் வேலிடேட்டட் வித் சென்டர் சில்க் போர்ட் as well as scientists from Yes, sir. The uniqueness of Morishil is it will protect the chemical contamination by the neighboring farms. So we are incubated in IIT Madras. So we are working on it, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very good afternoon to one and all coming from the long way from Japan, okay, and all of our native friends and all of us. Okay, so I'm Gautam Raj, right, so I'm coming from N2 Technology Solutions, okay, so and we majorly focusing on AIoT, right, so artificial intelligence based IoT technologies which reaches the farmers to improve their yield and building the sustainability for the globe. Right, so this is our overall objective of bringing AIoT with respect to the farming, right? So this is about a short introduction about what we are, okay, and actually we located at Coimbatore, and we majorly working with in-house product manufacturing, like all IoT devices that we do as an in-house manufacturing, and we are retrofitting with the sensors, like whatever based on the customer requirements and our solutions approach. Right, so, and we have like a complete IoT platform, like AIoT platform called ThingsMate, okay, where we are giving it to customer as a front end, which gives more insights about their farm and what they are going to provide to their farm. Okay, so that is the major thing that we are offering. So these are the most of the pain points that we observed from the farmers. Okay, so one is unreliable soil health insights, like for example, if you take any farmers, okay, how they are fertilizing or how they are irrigating their farm is more or less with a guess and some randomness, right? So they are not measuring that soil health in a proper way, so that they are dumping the soil with more number of fertilizer and more number of water, right? So this is what in a day to day the real farmers are doing as an habit, okay, and with this what the final outcome that they are bringing in is like they invest a lot for fertilizers and they are investing a lot for spending water to the farms, right? So these are most problem statement in with most of the farmers. And another major thing is like either overwatering is also a harm and underwatering is also a harm, right? So we balance both the things here to make an optimum level of precise irrigation to the farmers. Okay, and next is unpredictable weather patterns, right? So like when the rain is going to come, okay, so before that farm lands to be dry so that it could capable to receive the rainwater and optimally it will work, right? So those things that is the main one of the major pain point. And labor cost, right? If you see in India, right, so most of the laborers are not opting for the agriculture basically, since there are a lot of industries, they are moving on to the industries and they would more prefer to work with the industries. So the farmers are not able to get a proper labor for their day-to-day works. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So and another major what the problem is like, so most of the farmers are lagging with the advisory, right? So at the proper time they need to have a proper advice to save their crop and increase their yield, right? So that's what the major lagging with respect to all overall farmers that we seen so far. So for this we introduce our solutions. Okay, so these are our IoT solutions offerings. Okay, with respect to its soil card, okay, which measures the complete soil health parameters. Okay, and next is IrrigoSmart, which makes the automated irrigation with the precise level. Okay, it's called precision agriculture farming. And next is Climate Sense. Okay, so this is to monitor the climate of that particular farm and when we need to irrigate, and all those environmental factors will be monitored with this Climate Sense. And next is a Paddy Akvo. So Paddy Akvo, it's basically for paddy field. Okay, since if you take any paddy field, okay, so the water needs to be supplied with alternate wet and dry. Okay, so this pattern needs to be followed for better yield and also to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions from the paddy, right? So we with this we can reduce the level of carbon dioxide emissions and also we can increase the yield of farmers. So these are our solutions.
You already have equipments
Yes.
for this.
Yes, sir.
Which is
So it is
running and
yes, it is operational and we have supplied it to farmers. I will show you like yeah, all 4 equipments. So this is a solution for soil card. Okay, so what we provide is like we monitor the complete soil health, and even the government is offering some soil monitoring and soil testing laboratories for farmers on regular basis. Like they are arranging some vehicles and the vehicle needs to go to their farm to test their soil, and then they will give a report after some 2 or 3 days, okay, after taking it to the laboratory, right? But this is like an instant way, right? So they can able to periodically monitor their farm on a daily basis. Okay, so when they need to we will monitor like soil moisture, soil temperature, humidity, and soil macronutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, right? So these things that we can able to give an insights to the farmer, so that farmer can give a right amount of water, like a precise water, and also the right level of nutrition to the plant at the right time. This is our advisory to the farmers with our AI intelligence. Okay, so this is for precision agriculture farming, right? So this is our IrrigoSmart. Okay, and for Climate Sense, like what are all the parameters that we are monitoring, like so around 9 to 11 parameters basically. Okay, it depends upon the field that we can choose that what are all the parameters it is required to the farmers.
So these parameters can be added and subtracted.
Yes. Depending on the field, and also depending upon the, for example, if we go for any hills area, that parameters can be chosen accordingly, or any dry area, that parameters can be chosen accordingly. Okay, so this is for Paddy Aqua. I just show you the things. Okay, so this is our application basically, ThingsMate. Okay, so where we are doing all this data analytics and data storage, and the farmers can use it as a mobile application also, and they can see an insights with lot of notification and alerts basically. It comes as with the advisory from the research institutes. Like, so we are partnered with various of research institute to get these insights, and we are improving ourselves also on a day-to-day with the data collections with our AI algorithms, and it will precisely inform the farmer with the right information at the right time. So these are our overall benefits. So it basically reduces the manpower and increases the yield, okay, and also reduces the fertilizations and other cost, okay. So with the overall predictions, right? So these are all overall insights with respect to our solution offerings.
Do you have any images of your
Yes, sir. So this is actually the sensors, okay. So this is installed in a glass house basically, okay. It is for a medicinal plants, okay, and this is installed in each and every plot for the research purpose, okay. So if we are precisely watering the plant, okay, for example, this pot number 1 can be fed with 10 ml of water per day, and pot number 2 can be increased with 100 ml of water per day. Likewise, if we increase the water, how the yield was coming with respect to the quality of the plants and its production, okay. Likewise, so this is one kind of a research activity that it was installed at one of our customer place, okay. So this is for soil health monitoring, and this is okay. So this is also an open form, okay, where it is launched by one of the Maharashtra government, okay. So they have launched our product on behalf of all the farmers, around 500 farmers gathered in a hall, okay. So they have launched our product and they are using this product right now in their farms, okay. And this is for greenhouse and open farming, and this is at Kashmir, okay, for one of the agricultural land that we have deployed basically, okay, for agricultural automations. And this center one is like the paddy aqua basically, okay. So the paddy aqua, like for example, if you see, like this water level needs to be monitored continuously. If that water level is alternate dry and wet, it comes, it will give more number of yield, and we can also reduce the carbon dioxide emissions also with this way, right? So that is how we are even in Tamil, right? So like, so they can say like பாய காய அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, ஓகே. ஸோ லைக் அதாவது நிலம் வந்து காயணும், தென் அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி வந்து தண்ணி வந்து பாய்க்கணும், ரைட். ஸோ அதுதான் வந்து அவங்களோட கான்செப்டாக சொல்லுவாங்க எப்போனா, லைக் வென் தே ஆர் கோயிங் ஃபார் பேடி, right. So the same concept was implemented technologically with our devices, okay. So this is microclimate monitoring, and that's water metering. That's it, okay. So thank you, right. So if you have any queries,
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone had a good lunch, and I hope our delegates liked the lunch as well. So I hope everyone is not feeling sleepy. I will keep everything as short as possible. I have put few videos there, less content, so I'll talk more. So very good afternoon, everyone. So we are called REUD Technologies. REUD stands for an acronym. We call it as Royal Easy to Use Drones for Everyone. So why we named it like that, we'll see at the end of it, right? So we are a company, innovation-led company. We are from Chennai, and we mainly deal with multi-purpose drone. So why we wanted to do it is mainly because we know the potential of drones today. They can be used in every nook and corner for every application basically, right? So in agriculture itself, you can use it for seeding, spraying, crop health monitoring, and there are different crop varieties. So you can use it for let's say lemon, you can use it for flowers, you can use it for rice, paddy, etc. There are many, but currently we use only for, let's say, one drone for one particular crop. This particular problem creates a lag between the usage and the technology. So there is a barrier, because a farmer wants a multi-purpose use case. He wants flexibility. For example, a tractor can be used for many applications, right? So in a similar manner, we wanted to bring that kind of tractor technology to be used in across multiple applications in drone. So to bring that, we developed Stingray. So we call it as Stingray mainly because of its design. It was bio-inspired from basically as a stingray, which is in the sea. And we have the grabber arm technology, which was designed by us to change the payloads according to the use case. So for example, you are using a seeding, you can use a tank with a seeder. You can, if you are using a spraying, particularly for rice, then you can use a spraying system used for rice, right? So that was the idea behind it. And how, for example, I can show a video on how it works. So the drone you saw in the previous slide, that's the drone, and the platform, the payload it is carrying is a spraying system. So it can carry, it can perform its operation. Once it's done, it can release and go to the next operation that it needs to do. For example, carrying something as a payload, let's say carrying a sack of rice from one place to another. Won't carry that, but just for example, right? So we developed this particular technology for almost 1.5 years. We trialed out a lot of times in-house, and currently we have an MVP, and we are set to test it in the field. And from this year, we will be starting field trials for various crop applications. So the beautiful thing about it is that you can change the payload without human intervention with a click of a button within 30 seconds. The drone will go and change the payload on itself. If you, for example, if you are having a huge farmland, let's say 75 acres, and you want to spray for the whole land, you can buy like a set of 4 tanks and can fill consecutively. And once one tank is over, which is sprayed, it can come back, it can release the first tank and take the next tank and can go. So you also increase the operational efficiency. So that is the main goal of this technology. This is the competitive edge, what we have when compared to the current drone that is available in the market. So the current drones that are available in the market only cater to specific crops. Now, when you go to different crops, different kind of technologies needs to be used. For example, if you are spraying a pesticide on a coconut leaf, let's say, it needs to attach itself under the leaves because there is a fungus causing under the leaf, right? So for that you have to charge the pesticide, and for that a different kind of equipment is required. So you need not change the entire drone, which is feasible for the farmer as well. You just have to buy a new payload, that's all. You can use it in the same drone. So that is the feasibility that we give. And in addition to that, we have anti-collision mechanism, which is a stereo based system, which is not available currently in the market because you use radar technology currently, which is not very efficient when compared to vision based experience. So that is what an advanced methodology that we use. This can be also adapted to logistics. So this is an example of how the GrabRAM technology works. So it directly engages with the payload, and once the operation is done, it can disengage from it. It's in a static mode currently.
Is this the prototype?
Yes.
Okay.
And currently we work with agriculture equipment manufacturers. So they provide services to the existing agricultural communities. So we work with TAFE, we work with Mahindra. So because they have a huge agricultural database, we work with them to in order to cater their needs. And we also work with existing drone suppliers because they also have developed a good relationship with the farmers. We provide our technology to them, and they use it on their drones. So basically the drone is not the main hero here. The GrabRAM technology is the main hero. It can be adapted to any kind of drone in the market. And then there is farmers, FPOs. They also come in contact like every now and then, and they ask for special kind of payloads because they grow very exotic crops. So for that they ask for special payloads, and we try to cater to their needs as well. Yeah. So looking at all these issues, we have come up with a solution where you can provide a drone in a box with multi-payload system. So how it looks like in the future, where a farmer can own one single drone and he can do multiple farming, like multiple crops he can farm. He can using different payloads. So a walkthrough into the futuristic agricultural land. So that is this video about. It's a very basic version. So this is a drone in the box. You can see the multiple payload inside. It will come in the next clip. Right now he's filling probably the seed tank with seeds or pesticide tank with the pesticide. And you can see the payloads rotating in the whole box. And there is a drone in operation already, probably spraying the seeds. On one part of the land. And once the operation is done, it comes back to the payload box and it can reattach itself with another payload, basically a spraying system or pesticide system that can be attached, and it will go back performing its operation, all without interacting with the farmer itself. So no one is harmed in this whole process, and no one is in the critical situation where they will get harmed by the drone, which is a problem right now, because farmer needs to be taught and he needs to be skillful to use the drone. So once the operation is done, it can again release the payload into the box. The drone itself sits inside the box, so basically in the middle. And everything is packed this way. So my name is Reginald. So I'm the founder and CEO of this company. I'm from aerospace background, and I was a research scientist for a couple of years in German aerospace before starting this venture. And I have a group of teammates who are also excellent in what they do in their specific industries. And we started developing this almost 1.5 years back for inducing the flexibility in drone ecosystem. And we are supported by all the entities down there.
What is the battery life they want to understand?
Currently it's 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
One cycle, yeah. Then you can change it during this landing and
so is this equipment already in the market, or it's still in prototype?
No, we are testing it. We have to do trials and verification. But somewhere in this year we will be out in the market. Yeah, that's because once the testing is done, we have to get a certification. So we are waiting for that.
What do you expect out of this?
We are expecting for pilot trials, and since this is coming under social, kind of technology, I find it difficult to get investment as well. Because in agriculture you need to do a lot of testing before you get into the market itself, and it's a high tech as well. So to induce the technology itself is a very big challenge, but mostly to have a pilot program with someone who would like to use this technology will be helpful.
What is the kind of cost you see?
So the drone box altogether we are planning for 15 lakhs. That is the package we are planning right now, and we are
with the complete payload attachments and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Motor. This is run by motors, right? DC motors.
Yes, BLDC motors.
What is the payload weight it can carry?
Currently we are testing with 10 kg, but this can be scaled up to 50 kgs. The same design.
Trial atro niji go kilo de atro deskedo. Goju kilo made iku yote goju mogmoteku kanji de skuttirutte. Thanks.
Konnichiwa. That's the only word I know in Japan. Japanese. Yeah. My name is Anish Rajkumar, representing Haikun India. We are COVID Trading Corporation. We are authorized distributors in Tamil Nadu for this product. I'd like to start with inspiring Japan. There are two things that has been inspiring me. and I've created a Miyawaki forest in a farmland for an agrotourism project in a farm. And another thing that's inspiring is one straw revolution, which I've read the book, and it's no tillage farming. So we practice it in our farm, and our product is really relevant to no tillage farming. So it's a battery operated brush cutter that we deal with, and it supports no tillage farming.
I don't know the translation for no tillage. So
Without ploughing.
yeah. So I think you understood it. I can tell them. Okay. 彼が日本とインスパイアして日本から2つのことをやってることですね。自分のファームで宮脇季節作ってやってること一つとノーティレージファーミングの本が誰かが読んでこの福岡
Mr. Fukuoka.
One star revolution. Basically, it's do nothing farm.
Okay, do nothing.
Yeah, we practice that in coconut farm. We don't till the.
Yeah. So これを目的してこの会社を作ったということですね。
So Hack in India is a 33-year-old company. They have a wide range of products, and they have a lot of lithium-ion products. So they manufacture lithium-ion batteries. They have solar battery inverters, and recently they launched an electric auto. And the product that we deal with is a battery-operated brush cutter. So this is an alternative for a petrol machine. Petrol machine has a lot of fuel consumption, and it has a high vibration, and there are a lot of drawbacks. And so that's a solution that Hack in India has brought in the battery-operated brush cutter. So since they are pioneers, like they manufacture lithium-ion batteries, the core product is battery, and they have a very good service support in the battery side. Difference between a battery and a petrol brush cutter. Investment, the initial cost, the petrol brush cutter is available even in 10,000, and then there are good brands like Honda, and still they have a range of 30 to 45,000. The Hyken battery brush cutter comes around 38,000. And the RPM, the speed is adjustable in a battery operated brush cutter. So the RPM can be adjusted. And the energy consumption is approximately, for 3 hours, it's 3 liters petrol. It just takes 1.5 units to 1.6 units for a battery to get fully charged. The running cost is approximately 300 to 350 in a battery operated brush cutter. It's just around 10 rupees, 9 to 10 rupees in a battery operated brush cutter. The maintenance is like a regular petrol engine. There's the oil, greasing, and maintenance should be done. So it's a zero maintenance product. The daily maintenance is very less. And the vibration, there's very less vibration. Like we have in an electric vehicle, there's very less vibration. And there's no pollution. It's an on-site, there's zero pollution for a battery-operated brush cutter. And in a petrol brush cutter, there's a pull start mechanism, which is really hard for the farmers to start and run the engine. So it's just a one-button start. I'll show the demo after the presentation. This is the operating cost. So for 100 hours, it's just like around 300 rupees. But in a petrol-operated machine, comes around 10,000. And nearly after like 3 to 4 years of using, if you use around like 400 to 500 hours, it's really a humongous cost in a petrol machine, so which can be saved in a battery operated machine.
Brush cutter பயன்படுத்தும்போது நீங்க செடியோட்டிக் யூஸ் பண்றது ரொம்ப வந்து பேஷியல் ஆப்வான் காம்பவுண்ட்ஸ் போட்டீங்கன்னா நீங்க பிரஷ் கட்டர் பெரும்போது நல்ல சேஃப்டியா இருக்கும். ஹைகூல் பிரஷ் கட்டர் வாங்குறவங்க வந்து அந்த சேஃப்டிக்கு காம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் கிடையாது.
We've given a detailed review in Country Farms channel. You can see the customer testimonial in the video.
Battery ski?
The battery is expensive in Japan.
Yeah.
We have the same kind of battery type.
Okay.
Yeah. And how long does it work?
For a single charge, it takes around 2.5 hours to 3 hours. You can use the machine. 2.5 hours to 3 hours.
3時間
Japan, the battery is like this.
Yeah, it's a battery mounted. Yes.
Yeah.
That for farming, for using for a long time, we should be changing the battery. So in this system, it comes around like 2.5 hours to 3 hours. It's really useful in that sense.
That's good. Yeah. I myself an organic farmer, and I'm doing that.
Yeah, in the farm. Because the soil health, if you use the pesticides and grass, it gets affected. So a lot of organic farmers prefer a brush cutter. Yes.
That's nice.
Good, nice to know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good afternoon all. First of all, I wanted to thank for giving me the opportunity, wonderful opportunity for Sir and all the team from Japan. So myself, Raghunathan from Agritech. My company brand is Your Farm. So our vision and mission is empowering dairy farmers with accessible and affordable animal health care. This is our vision and mission of Your Farm. We call it as because we are into animal healthcare industry, we call this situation as a silent pandemic. Why we call it as a silent pandemic is misuse and overuse of antibiotics. Why misuse and overuse? Because now treatment is mostly given by quacks, and farmers themselves go to medical shop and buy some medicine. They are giving treatment to animals. So because of that, we are saying that a silent pandemic. It is behind, without it is an invisible part that we are facing in India now. So why it is quacks, and what is the gap between farmer and veterinary thing is the availability of doctor is 34,000 only in India, but the required farmer is around 75,000 veterinarians required. We have a big lack of veterinarian to cattle the treatment. We have 34 cattle in India, 30 crore cattle in India. So because of antibiotic misuse and overuse, the diseases are very high in India. We don't have a proper treatment process because quack, they are not well educated. They have done 45 days training and they are giving treatment like a doctor. So because of that case, antibiotic free things are happening. So next, it is very easy for antibiotic things to get it in the market. First, we have a Your Farm mobile application. There we have everything, free doctor consultancy, home remedies, product, feed management, animal management, cattle, infrastructure management. Everything will be in that mobile application. Farmer can easily use that. We have a app in regional languages, all over, even Hindi, Tamil, Kannada, all regional languages we have with a mobile application, so that farmer can easily understand. And chatbot also we have. So if they are not ready to use a mobile application, they go with the WhatsApp chatbot. Immediately response will be immediate response for home treatment, whatever the immediate solution or first aid thing, whatever the question has it in farmer's mind, we will give you the proper solution how to take care of animals in their cattle farm. For that, we have end-to-end 24/7 customer support team. We have veterinary doctors, 25 veterinary doctors online available. Whenever there is a serious issue for the cattle, they immediately they will connect with the toll-free number we have. Immediately they will connect, farmers will connect to our CRM. CRM will understand what is the problem for the farmer or a cattle. Immediately they will connect to doctor, veterinarian. So they will give proper solution, and the next day our team will go and visit farmers directly, and team will give a treatment. We have end-to-end solutions. We are following ethno-veterinary medicines. Once treatment started, till the end, we will follow up with the farmers till it gets cured. So cured cure rate is 82% by using our medicine. So affordability, it's a 5 times lesser than doctor expenses, medical expenses. Our product is not more than 1,000 rupees. We have 13 products. Only 2 in the among 13, only 2 products are 3 digits, below 1,000 rupees. Rest everything is affordable cost that we are giving. For example, if farmer ask one doctor visit, the direct farm visit, they will charge minimum 500 rupees to the farmer. So we are reducing that. Our medicine starts from 98 rupees. 98 rupees. So we are cutting expenses for farmer. Medical expenses especially. So one is deworming, another one is
herbal.
It's a purely herbal. That's ethno-veterinary.
Chemical national herbal zaire diskutaya atsadane.
And result is quality food without antibiotic residues, and there is no side effects because we are a herbal. So there is a spoon inside that pack for the measurement.
Okay.
So everything has to be mixed with jaggery, and we have to give it inside the tank.
Okay.
We have to wipe it and tank. Your farm is the India's first ethno-veterinary animal healthcare company. So when compared to other veterinary companies, our cost 399 rupees. For example, mastitis, that we wanted to talk. Mastitis. So it charge around minimum 2,000 to 3,000. It will be charged for mastitis. Our product cost around only 399 rupees. It is very affordable to farmer. So we do have a marketplace for their buyer. Farmer can buy and sell their cattle in our platform itself with certified. So they can see what is the breed, what is the weight, how much milk the milk production in that cow. Everything will be in that application itself. Our platform itself, it is available. Marketplace. So farmer can post their
what he wants to sell.
Cattle. If they are willing to sell the cattle, means they can upload their photograph in their platform. See a nearby location farmers, for example, if 30-kilometer radius they wanted to sell it, means it shows to all the your farm users. This cattle is available for sale without brokerage, sir. That is our USP. So these are dairy cooperatives for B2B partners, but your farm we have Milky Mits, Tirumala, Stribber, Dynamics, Bani, Prabhat, Nestle. Nestle is one of our biggest B2B partner. They are buying product from us that they are giving to their MCC, milk collection centers, farmers. So these are all our partners. Dairy pipeline. In pipeline, next slide. In a pipeline, ITC, Parag is onboarded, sir. Britannia is in pipeline. Our strategic partner is NDDB, National Dairy Development Board, and World Animal Protection. So upcoming product, Metamix, that's a mineral one. It's already launched actually. Last month, December, we have launched that Metamix. And another one is Metatox. It is on pipeline that we will launch it by couple of months.
That is also herbal.
Yeah, sir. Everything is herbal, sir. There is no allopathy included, no chemicals at all. These are in pipeline actually. Next slide. He is our CEO, Mr. Vijay Kumar Ramalingam. He is also a veterinarian doctor, and Dr. Punyamurthy, he is a chief veterinary officer. He is a professor actually from Namakkal Veterinary College, and Mr. Kannan is CTO, technology officer. These are all. Rest of them are our directors.
Interesting.
These are all directors. Next slide, please. Next.
Almost 35 years of experience in.
So these are all field validations and clinical trial certificates and everything we are doing. Thank you, sir. Thanks for giving the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Hi all. Good evening. This is Augustine from Systema Bio. So basically, Systema Bio is a Mexican-based company. So we work with farmers for their sustainability, like own waste into a cooking fuel and into biofertilizer. So why rating is sustainability, climate change and biodigestion means, so nowadays all we are moving into carbon neutrality. World is moving towards carbon neutrality because of temperature crisis. So our company goal is to reduce at least 1 degree from the worldwide temperature by using biogas technology, and mainly by using farmers' cow dung. In worldwide, 70% of small farmers are producing food compared to large-scale farmers. So, if a farmer having 3 to 4 animals which produce 40 kg of dung, which they can produce 2 cubic meter of gas, which is equivalent to 1.5 cylinders. That means 22 kg of equivalent to LPG of gas per month, and they can use it for 6 acres of land per year by using this biofertilizer. So monthly they can save around 5,000 rupees approx by using a small biogas plant. So in animal waste, when you are putting the dung in open air, which creates aerobic digestion and it produces methane in the environment. So methane is one of the biggest GHG emission in the environment protocol. To reduce that, we are using biogas technology in the world of carbon credits, who use it for carbon neutrality. So we are not only focusing on gas production. We work on 3 things. One is farmers' sustainability, and another is climatic change, and to reduce chemical fertilizers. So here, by using, as I already told, by using biofertilizer, a farmer can use 6 acres of entire land into organic form. So by using biogas plant, we have 10 to 12 models. So based on the number of cows, it determines what are the things we can use. As a farmer, if he has 2 to 3 animals, they can use only for cooking purpose. If they have 5 to 7 animals, they can go for cooking as well as heating or boiling purpose, like a thermal applications. When they have more than 50 to 100 cows, they can generate electricity also. This biogas is made up of LDP material, linear low density polyethylene. We provide 10 years warranty and digester and 20 years lifetime. Do data collection by farmers. So we have an app called Taro. Okay, in that app we will collect farmers' details like what's the name, other details, and how many cattle he has, how many acre of land he has, how much cooking fuel he is using per month, and what is, if he is using wood, approximately how much wood he is using and how much chemical fertilizer he is using. So these data will be collected, and these will be calculated for how much they are using in monthly aspect, which gives the exact GHG emission ratio. And one biogas plant, a small biogas plant, can reduce up to 10 tons of CO2 per year. In India, so far we have installed around 1 lakh units by using carbon grid program, and we are in present of 32 countries, and we have 2 plants in Japan also. We recently done commissioning there.
Okay.
So this is mainly for clean cooking and for biofertilizer to the farmlands. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nice.